Hello and welcome to our new writing session, How to Essay Part 1. The school's vision is learn today, lead tomorrow, and the school's mission is creating well-prepared individuals cognitively and behaviorally while focusing on developing psychomotor skills. The objectives by the end of the session, you should be able to recognize the meaning of how to essay and to master the steps how to write, how to say, and of course to practice and proofread your writing. This is chapter 8 in your booklets. So what is a how to say? Writing that explains or informs is called expository writing. And a how to say is one common type of expository writing. So what is expository writing? Writing that explains or informs. In a how to say, you explain how to do or make something. You break the process down. This is very important. You break the process down into a series of logical steps. So we're going to write steps about something or a process of how to do something. Then you explain the steps in the order in which the reader should do them. The elements of a useful how to essay include a specific result. So at the end, I will have something. Of course, if the reader if the reader follows the steps, so you write for a reader who is going to follow your steps. So your steps are must be in order and simple and very well explained. Okay, and easy to follow. And at the end, there must be a product, something that the reader, if he or she follows the steps, is going to find. So a specific result that the reader can make or accomplish by following the essay. By following the steps that you have written. A list of materials needed. Of course, you have to write the material. A series of steps explained in logical order. Details that tell when, how much, how often, or to what extent. So, of course, I have to write a specific details. And of course, an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. So what are the types of how to essay? Following are some of the types of how to essay you might write. How to do something, like how to throw a football, so how to do, or how to make something, like how to bake a cake, or how to improve a skill, how to draw a realistic horse, or how to achieve a desired effect, how to look your best. Of course, while we write, we have to consider our audience, and this is not the first time we think about this. In each type of writing we practice, we have to consider the audience. So let's look at what is it here. Your purpose in writing how to essay is to explain the steps in achieving a goal. To achieve this purpose, you should present complete, accurate information in an essay to follow our form. Okay, so we should include complete and accurate information. Okay, so what about your audience? Your audience, the readers of your essay, should also influence what you write. Ask yourself the following questions. How much does my audience know about the topic? So what are you writing about? If you're writing about something that probably most people know about, you don't have to be very, very specific in all the details. But if you're writing about something that probably nobody knows about or very few people, you have to be very accurate about the information you're conveying. Okay, how much does your audience know about the topic? Do you need a little or a lot of information? Do I need to define terms so readers know what I'm talking about? Okay, the second step here, what is the age of your audience? Because if you're writing to smaller age, you have to use simple words and simple vocabulary. Will I use simple vocabulary for young children, or can I use vocabulary appropriate for people my age or older? We usually use this right for people your age. What skills do my readers have? If your readers know little about your topic, you will have to include many details to help them understand it. On the other hand, if your readers know something about your topic, you can present even complicated procedures or special alternative steps. So it depends on the skills of the readers. If the readers are accustomed to what you're talking about, you can write very complicated procedures. But if they do not know anything about the topic that you're discussing, you should include simple and basic information. Let's listen to this video
What's up, Moby? You're writing a how-to essay? About what? How to make a kite? What is a how-to essay anyway? A how-to essay explains how to do something or how something works. The purpose or job of a how-to essay is to give information. How-to essays can explain stuff, like how to make a pizza, how to walk to school safely, or how to spot a rainbow. There are websites that teach how to make things, magazines that explain how to do projects, cookbooks explain how to prepare food, and games that come with instructions on how to play. I'm writing how-to essays because I get to share and teach what I've learned. But what is the first step in writing a how-to essay? First, you've got to get organized. Think of all the materials or things you need. Right, you need scissors, 2 sticks, glue, paper, and string. Next, think about how you make or do what you're trying to teach. It helps if you break it down into steps. I like to close my eyes and imagine myself doing the whole thing. Or sometimes I draw pictures to make sure I don't forget any steps. You can also use a numbered list or a flowchart to organize the steps. Then you're ready to start writing. But how do you write a how-to essay? When you write a how-to essay, you should use transitions to show the order of the steps. A transition is a word that connects 2 ideas together. Sequence words like first, second, third, and fourth tell the order to do the steps. And you can use words like next, then, and finally to connect ideas together too. Let's see. To make a kite, first you use 2 sticks to make a cross. Second, you tie the sticks together. Third, you tie string around the ends of the sticks. Next, you glue paper to the frame. Then you tie string to your kite. Finally, you're ready to fly it. You need to go outside to do that, Moby. You should also read over your work and make sure that all your steps make sense. It looks like one of your steps is out of order, Moby. You tie the string to your kite, then you fly it, not the other way around. Perfect, Moby. Now I'm going to use your essay to make my own kite. Too bad it's not windy outside. What are you making now? A wind machine? I don't know if that's a good idea, Moby.
So now let's practice how to travel inexpensively overseas. We are going to search how to do this, find ideas, and write them down, and then practice writing together in our virtual classes. Thank you so much.